Some might say if you're Prince William, he would use the, well, line of one down, one to go. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you, chums. Thank you so much for your time as ever today. By the way, can I share this with you? Because I really just wanted your opinion on this. This is, as I often say, what I love about the show and being able to, sorry, have a nice wave. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Over here, it didn't really take off, but I think there's around about 25 of them, Amazon Fresh stores. And I don't know if you know them, but they're the stores that you go around, there's no staff, and you kind of use I think it's your watch to scan things, and you shop it yourself, and then you go out and you don't meet anybody or anything like that. According to reports, apparently all of those stores are going to be closing down because they're just simply not profitable or popular. Who could have figured that, eh? I mean, it's like just going into a robotic store. I went in one once just to do a report, and I thought, well, I wouldn't want to come in here again. And above all else, here's the thing, it wasn't that cheap. You know what I mean? So you don't come away thinking, well, if it wasn't any better price, why would you go to an empty, soulless place? You might say the same thing, of course, what's happening now, and I feel very sorry for him, in fact, for His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William, engulfed really through all of these traumas and dramas, nothing to do with him whatsoever, 100%. And the problem that you've got is, this is the thing that, the Queen, the late Queen Elizabeth, really found every single day of her reign, that there was another drama, not always brought on, of course, by her family, but some by, whatever happened in the world, politicians, etc. What's interesting now, though, is I can tell you that the Duchess of York is basically begging via letter for a one-to-one personal meeting with both His Majesty the King and, of course, Prince William. Now, obviously, the Prince William situation is going to be rather delicate, simply because even Sarah knows that, whatever she does next really impinges on his decision. You see, the situation that she's trying to go down, and this is where it gets really problematic, is she says the Duke, Prince Andrew, can't really go through anymore. Now, I don't know about you, but, I thought he put on quite a valiant display at the recent funeral for the Duchess of Kent, trying his very best to be friendly, etc. So, again, one might suggest this isn't working out very well. The reason behind that is simply this: William now seizes this opportunity, and many say rightly so, for a clean-up, first and foremost, of not only the removal of senior royals that are non-working, etc., on the public stage, alongside them at public events like, say, funerals, private or otherwise, but also off the royal website. Now, Prince William's very, very keen to clean up that website. It's always been the king. Now, if you don't understand, and I don't mean this in a, sarky way or whatever, but, it's not, the way it works, it's not that William can just go in and storm in and say to his father, His Majesty the King, you know what, the end of, let's just get rid, It doesn't work like that. You have to go through many different layers, simply because there are people along the way who say, no, we don't want to do that. That would be too hurtful. They are family members. It's not like a big corporate company where you could just, write them off, say they're not profitable, we don't want them anymore. It doesn't work in that sort of sphere. But William now is pushing hard, because not only does he see, of course, the Duke and Duchess of York liabilities, but also would like to clean up, fire off, wipe out, whatever you want to call it, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. As I told you a while back, Meghan believes that her presence on the website should be updated to show all of her skills and what she's done. Hard to find them, I know, but the bottom line is that she believes that this isn't representative of her achievements. Now, what are those achievements? Foolish in her own self, seemingly, because she wants to highlight the fact that she has a very unsuccessful show, despite one of the world's biggest broadcasting streaming companies pouring millions into her, the brand, etc. But she doesn't feel this represents her. Right. So consequently, not being, well, just thrilled to be on one of the most visited websites in the world, which you can benefit from initial traffic from, Meghan wants an update. William simply wants them wiped off. Pushing hard, this is a developing story. And what's interesting is the fact that even the mainstream media cannot get away from this particular story. It's there, it's out there, and everybody knows truly what's going on behind the scenes. William has had enough. It's his future, it will be his monarchy in the end. Why, many people suspect, should he be left to pick up the pieces when they could be dealt with seriously now? Neil Sean, Kensington, London.